All right, and welcome back. So this is kind of a part 2 to this project that I was working on. I went ahead and tried to find the part for the gas tank that needed the gas cap where it was leaking. As you saw in the last video, it was basically leaking out where the gas cap was. So there was obviously an issue with the gas cap. I don't know if it was the seal inside, possibly it's cracked internally, but that's what it looked like. So I went ahead and looked on eBay, and I just looked at some other places. Some of the places didn't have this part in stock, and so what I did is on eBay I actually looked it up, and this thing was over, I'll roughly say, I don't know, anywhere between like $10 to $20, but I couldn't find anything really cheap. And the interesting thing was that somebody was actually selling an aftermarket one where it had a tank already on it, where it's a different type of tank, and it's kind of like a new design kind of thing. I had it on the ground here, so it already scraped a little bit, but so for the same price of essentially just the gas cap, I was more concerned that possibly this might have maybe been warped a little bit. Maybe that's why I was leaking out from the sides, but I just didn't want to risk it, so I went ahead and just got the aftermarket one for, I think it was like $12 with shipping, so it was not that bad. And so it came actually with the lines already installed, and it actually has the fuel filter inside of it as well, so it's got the feed line to it. So I took a gamble on it. It's really simple to hook it up. It's basically just 2 screws on the bottom here where you basically remove it. I just kind of did it, and I just filled it up with a little bit of fuel, as you can see, just to make sure everything lined up before doing this. But what I'll do in this video is just like, it's a follow-up basically, where I'll go ahead and I'll start it. We'll just test it. I'll let it run for a little bit. It's going to be a quick video, and then just make sure everything's good, and then I'll list it up just for sale because I don't need too many of these. So, oh, and then from the previous video too, I actually went ahead and I found some screws where this actually will mount. So if you look here, I actually put I had some Torx heads where now it actually holds the whole piece together. Whereas before it didn't have those pieces, so the green tabs would keep popping out. So I went ahead and I just found 4 bolts. I actually had in just a miscellaneous bolt bin, and I actually just screwed and attached it, and it seems to be holding fine now. So that was a quick, easy repair. But yeah, so what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll give it a start. If I need to, I also have a tool for the carb. I usually have a couple of these. It's basically a carb adjusting tool. So this one is actually specifically designed for a D-type jet. So on the carb itself, usually when you look at them, they have different types, but this one actually has like a D-type, as you can see. It looks like a letter D almost. But I'll see how it runs. If I need to, I could adjust it at idle or full throttle. So no worries. All right, we'll start it up. Let's do it outside here. It's a nice day today, about 50, so it should start up fine. I'll see if I can just drop this a little bit lower, just so you can see it from a little bit closer of a length. And like I said, it was a fairly easy repair. It's just hooking it up. All right. So this one's kind of like the last one I found. It has the same type of procedure, literally the same type, where you have 10 times you press the primer, then you squeeze as you pull. It says pull 5 times, but pull basically till the fire is over. Then you basically go back, hold the throttle, pull it to start, let it idle at number 2 for whatever it says, like 30, 60 seconds. And then you just move it away to 3, and then it stays running. So start that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then give it a squeeze at the throttle and pull to start. So you heard that kicked off. Put it to 2 now. Throttle open. Fire right up and let it warm up. over to 3. That's basically open. So top choke seems to run. I'll let it run for like another 30 seconds or so, and I'll give it a free rest. See if I have any grass I can just bust it on. I know the grass is kind of really deep, so really nothing to touch it on, but I'll try. Give it a few revs. See if I have any grass I can just slightly trim. There's not much. I'll try to do it one-handed. See if I can just adjust maybe the idle. Like an idle side.
So, sounds pretty good. I could always adjust the mixture screws if I need to. I know this carb is kind of worn, so it looks like it's the OEM one. So it's always the mixture screws. Probably everything internally is probably starting to wear out, but it runs, it operates. Just mess with the idle a little bit. I mean, it keeps it going, so it seems like it's fine. I mean, as you saw in the quick little trim over there, I mean, it cuts the grass fine. Just gotta wait for a little bit longer of grass. It's still early, not even spring yet, so. Yeah, I mean, relatively easy repair. I mean, it was something that was diagnosed. I mean, it made sense why it was tossed out. It was just leaking out of the cap. That's why it was found empty. So without having a good gas cap, gas would just keep coming out, pouring all over you. So yeah, it seems like this aftermarket one's fine. It's a good design, so it looks like it fit perfectly. It was the right size, so I didn't have to worry about it. And this thing will probably last a few more years until obviously the carb goes. But these carbs are relatively cheap. I know they probably go about $10, $12 if you really just want to change out the carb. It's just everything else will hold up. But yeah, hope you guys liked the quick video here, quick run. Hopefully as it gets warmer I can actually test out some of my other lawnmowers that I found in the past, but just gotta wait for a little bit better of everything growing and the timing of everything. So yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Tell me about all your projects currently. I know that we're slowly starting to get warmer, so hopefully I'll start seeing some a little bit more interesting things and still save some stuff. You know, if we could save it rather than throw it away, it's still worth it, even if you can make a few bucks on it. So I have a feeling times are gonna get tough, so yeah, gotta learn how to fix stuff as it is. So yeah, hope you guys like it, and I'll check you guys out on the next one. Hope you guys watch the next video, and I'll post as I find things and as they're interesting. Take it easy.